as this was desolate landscape, and quite repulsive landscape, once featured the final resting place of Jesus Christ. And if you actually care, my name is Ian Price, and these are my two trustworthy colleagues. And here we have Reuben Fleming and, what's his name?
Jose Garcia.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. So, please explain to us the significance of this location.
Well, in front of us here we have the tomb of Jesus Christ. It is said that he first appeared to Mary Magdalene.
That was 3 days after his crucifixion.
Correct.
How are we gonna get down there?
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spelunk our way down there. As you can see, I am spelunking down there. Slowly but surely. Oh dear. Here we go. I'm almost down the side of the hill. There we go. Oh yes, my trusty colleagues.
The whole crew had heard of the scripture passage pertaining to Christ's appearance to Mary Magdalene. It was interesting to note that Christ appears to Mary Magdalene twice in her life, at a renewed point and at a troubled point. At both appearances, Mary is in despair, and Christ comes to her and guides the way. In the sacrament of confirmation, the same concept applies. No matter our situation, Christ will always provide the will and strength to carry on. And thus we began our hike to the tomb.
This, as you can see, this big old hole in the earth, actually it's quite small, was Jesus' tomb. It even smells holy in here. Although it looks quite small, it actually is quite spacious.
Being around the tomb kept reminding us about the importance of John chapter 20. Even in artist renderings of Christ's appearance to Mary Magdalene, the scene is depicted as bright and very atmospheric. Being around the tomb was like being around Christ himself.
Can we get out of here?
What's with the negativity? Would you shut up? Anyway, since we do not have a permit and we are shooting here illegally, this is Ian Price,
Reuben Fleming,
Pedro Garcia.
signing out. Thanks for watching.
In scripture it states, "So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciples whom Jesus loved, and told them, 'They have taken the Lord from the tomb. We don't know where they put him.'" That's taken from John chapter 20.
You know, in some respects, if you think about it, Mary Magdalene is mentioned quite often in Scripture, and the reason that I can derive from this is, in a sense, I think that we are all Mary Magdalene. We all experience the same troubles, and we always seek the same guidance. When Christ appears to her the 2 times in Scripture, when she's about to be stoned to death, and when she's looking for him, and he's missing from the tomb, we all seek that kind of guidance, and that is the correlation back to Scripture. Confirmation gives us the guidance and the gifts, if you will, to succeed. That's all we need. I already believe in God to begin with, but being around that tomb, just the resonating essence of the tomb, it just reminds you that something is out there, and that all it requires